Hello YouTubers, this video is about a rare SUV that's no longer available or made. It's the International Scout, 1980 International Scout Diesel. Of all Scouts, this one has a diesel in it. And came original from factory. It's a Nissan Turbo Diesel engine that I rebuilt about a year ago, and this is the first video that I've posted, well, that I'll post since installing the engine. I did a complete rebuild of the entire engine, meaning just took the whole thing apart, brand new cylinder head, did a few upgrades that I thought were needed from the stock, and I'm still going to do a few more upgrades in the near future. So this is a sort of a video of where it's at right now, and what we're going to be doing to it in the future. So as you can see, it's got the stock Nissan SD33T. This is a turbo model, and look at that. That's a fan clutch with a what do you call it? Plastic fan, I guess. It came out of a 1987, I believe, 1987 240SX. It bolts right in, and so does the fan clutch itself. So this is just a bolt-in part. The only thing is you'd have to get rid of the shroud around the radiator. Other than that, what else did I do to it? Not much. I mean, everything else is pretty much stocked. So what we're going to do to it in the near future is we're going to remove the intake and exhaust manifold, and we're going to upgrade the airflow system, because I think this one is just got too many contraptions, too many of these little deals that are just in the way of getting the power that I want to get out of it. So I'm going to increase the power. I'm going to try to get about 25 to possibly, if I can get 30 horsepower out of it, that'd be great. But so far, I think it's stock. It's 105, maybe 110 max. I did a cam grind on it before assembling the engine. So the cam has been modified slightly to get a little bit more mid-range power out of it. Diesels generally run in the 100th RPM, so it's not like a car that you could get, you could run it up to 8,000 RPM. These engines, they run probably the max about 335 to 3,800 RPM is the max on this. So you're not going to be burning rubber down the street. It's a very slow moving truck as it is, but they didn't build these to pop willies. They built these to take you anywhere you need to go, off-road or on-road. So as you can see so far, everything's still stock. It has the Garrett Air Research T3 Turbo. It has the Mercedes-Benz housing, which has an AR of 48 on it. So this belongs to a SD33T Mercedes-Benz, and the rest is all stock. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and start it so you guys can hear kind of what it sounds like, and hopefully you can give me some feedback on it. And let's first of all plug in the fan, because we're going to get smoke coming in here if we don't turn on this fan. So here it is. I'm still assembling the dashboard on it. So I wired up all of the harness behind the dash here. So it's got a brand new harness. Well, it's not brand new, but it's new to me. So there's the ignition. There's your fuel lever. Here's your glow plugs. You prime the glow plugs for about, I don't know, 10 seconds. They'll turn off automatically. Once the glow plugs are primed, I'm going to crank the ignition until the engine turns. 3 seconds. Since this truck has a mechanical fuel pump, it takes about 3 or 4 revolutions of the engine to be able to build the pressure back in the fuel lines, give you enough injection PSI to get the injectors shooting at full flow. So right now we got a big puff of smoke coming out right here. I normally run it for about 2 minutes. Maybe less than that, at about 1,000 RPMs. And once the engine's been warmed up, then that smoke basically clears away. So right now we're still, as you can see, the needle is still hovering up and down because the engine is showing signs that it's still cold. And once that needle kind of starts bouncing, that's when you know that the engine can be left on its own idle. I think it's ready now, so I'll just remove the gas pedal, and there you have it. It's idling right now at about 7,500 and teetering down because it's still cold. So that's what it sounds like. It's pretty loud compared to some of the others that I've seen on YouTube.